And so without wasting much of your time, allow me to sincerely apologize for getting off the call. I'm battling with my internet provider here. I hope I don't have a reoccurrence, but Neil, my partner, is on the call, and our partner counsel are there to be able to ensure that this call goes smoothly. So thank you everyone for getting on this call. We're excited to just look through transformation, the power of transformation. Before we begin listening to stories, I'd just like to share a few slides, not going deeply into these slides, but just to share with you how important it is for you to have your story, how important it is for you to get your transformation. As you listen to people on this call tonight, it's not enough to listen to these stories. They are just to motivate you. You must get your personal transformation. All right. Just give me a few seconds there.
Listen, do you want to make me co-host just to back up the recording in case you lose signal?
Sure, Nick. Give us a few seconds to do some housewarming here with my partners. You're all my partners. I'm looking for you, Nick. Nick. I see you. Okay. Nick Favres. Awesome. And so we've got on the call with us tonight, our partner council members. We recognize every one of you, from Nick to Yolandi to Amre to Michelle to Ajiri to Dr. Charles Oromosele and Ima Ewuzie. We recognize you. We're grateful for your partnership and leadership. And on the call with me is also Neo Ntunyai, our partner in business development in Southern Africa. Also, always on the call with me is Pamela, our partner support in Nigeria. And all of you are amazing partners in Africa. All right. So it's important that you get your transformation. There is power in getting your transformation. First, I'd like to state that we're in the business of transforming lives. That's what we're all about. And it's a good business. If you're just joining us on the call tonight, is your first time, I know a lot of you were invited. The question I'd like to ask you is, are you ready for a transformation? As you listen to the stories this evening, are you ready for a transformation to change your life, your story, the narratives, be it health, financial, or lifestyle? PartnerCo is your partner for all of that and so much more. Now, why is transformation so important to us in PartnerCo? They are social proof that our products work and they work well. Your personal transformation will be key in getting your business off the ground for three reasons. The first is that it builds belief in the products. A personal transformation builds your belief in the product. Anything you say about the product can be all talk if you haven't experienced it. There is power when it comes from your personal experience, and you would witness to that this evening as our partners share their stories. Now, it makes conversations much easier. It just sets the stage. It's easy for you to talk about what you have experienced. And so selling and promoting the products becomes so much easier for you because you're sharing your journey and you're also sharing results. Results, before, then, and after. So people are curious to know more. I tell you, some 15 years ago, I know I sat in a hall listening to people talk about product experience about Taisha Noni. I wanted to know more, but I was just a new employee at that time. All right. So it makes you curious to learn more. And I'm still curious to learn about how this amazing product is working in the lives of so many people. Transformation sells. It sells. You become a walking billboard. It builds your confidence level and your overall happiness because you have seen results. That's what everyone is looking for. It gives everyone hope that they too can experience the same thing that you have experienced. What is our role as corporates is to make it easy for you to experience this transformation. And so we have provided you with amazing products targeted at specific issues that you might have, health challenges. So no matter what your need is, we have the product to help you achieve your desired effect or transformation. Now, why is storytelling so important? I remember we had a success series called last week, Thursday, and we talked about, Aaron Decker talked about storytelling, that this story have power, but they must be laced with truths and integrity. They must be relatable and they leave people with memories. I can tell you that all stories that will be shared tonight, you would hardly forget them because they are stories of how products or their partnership with PartnerCo has affected their lives. So 3 things to take away. Stories are the most powerful forms of communication. They are engaging, emotional, and relatable. And best stories about that is that they are memorable, moving, and they can help motivate people to action. So after tonight's call, I hope that you are motivated to action. Remember to track your stories. Now, if you listen to the stories this evening and you decide that you want to start your transformation, please track your transformation progress. You can do that by downloading the transformation guide. We have a form in ShareHub that allows you to track your progress. All right. Remember that it's an ongoing process and that although you might experience physical transformation, I have learned that you also experience emotional results. So take, for instance, that you have a health challenge that has left you feeling hungry about your health status. It has left you fearful. It has left you sad. Now, when you begin to take products that helps to transform your health status, you do not only experience physical transformation, you experience emotional results too. And this would come with you feeling much better, such as happiness begin to creep into your life. You know, it might have been for a while, you haven't experienced happiness due to your health challenges and the stress that you're trying to deal with. But when you experience physical transformation, something else happens. There are emotional results that you get from that. Joy, peace, and all of that are things that we sometimes neglect also tracking. We focus on tracking just the physical transformation. Remember to use the product and then begin to craft your own story. Begin to craft your own story after this call. Everyone has a story. Everyone on this call has a story. We're just hearing from a few persons. We're looking forward to sharing more stories. What I want you to do right now is to grab a piece of paper, divide it into 3 sections and label it before, then, and now. And start tracking your stories and how you're going to craft the stories that you're going to tell. Remember when you share the stories tonight, Do not be afraid to share the fears that you experience. The skepticism when you first experienced or you came in contact with the product. Explain what puts your mind at ease. Point what personal goals you've already achieved through PartnerCo and what you're currently working on. Your story will be the most important tool that you will use to build your story. If you do not have a story this evening, please ensure to get your own story, all right? And so I will not share so much about this, but I will let our partners go ahead and share their stories. Remember our vision. We see a world transformed by brand partners who inspire people to live happier, healthier, and wealthier lives. Transformed. The transformation of the world that we're talking about is brought about by the transformation of oneself. You. It is when you are transformed that you can be able to live out that vision of transforming the world entirely. There's always room for a story that can transport people to another place, a place of joy, a place of peace, a place of good health, and a place where they are empowered to do so much more. And now we will now listen to the stories that will motivate you further tonight on the score. And to start the story for tonight, I'd like for us to listen to Lizelle while she talks about a story.
Good evening, everybody. Let us, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. For protocol, just acknowledge corporate on the call. Thank you for the opportunity. Also partner council members, thank you for the opportunity. And also brand partners and visitors. I'm going to keep it very short. We've got some guidance from Blessing. Thank you, part of the training. So I just want to start by briefly sharing my testimony. So my name is Lizelle Kameri, for those who do not know. I am a very proud network marketer and started my business, my health and wellness business 7 months ago. When I was in desperate search of help, I was very sick as a 48-year-old woman for about 10 years, and I did not know what was wrong with me. Fast forward only to find that through someone's testimony, Tia, who is also a brand partner, I'm not sure if she's on the call, I saw Tia's testimony on Facebook, and she described the symptoms that I was experiencing at the time. And then I reached out to her and I said to her, girl, give me the truth. I don't have money to waste. I don't have medical aid. I need to keep myself out of the government hospital. And she said, well, it worked for her. If you follow the simple recipe, it might work for me. And at the time when I was using other medication, because this PartnerCo products became my alternative, which is the Thermo MX and the Nighttime MX. And then, of course, starting with the Purify. Those are the products that give me vitality. I was diagnosed with a thyroid years ago. I grew a goiter in my neck. I tried the medication I was given at the time. It did not work for me. And I was lifeless. And then I found these specific products I just mentioned. And slowly but surely, within the third day, I thought I imagined myself because I felt something, but I thought I'm not going to get too excited. So I rested in the process. I followed what others was doing. And then I noticed that my goiter is going down. And then the Hishanoni came as the new flagship product, complementing the Hyro. And I was fortunate enough to get myself some noni. There's always this excitement when you need to order your first bottle of noni. I know, Blessing, I think the leaders also emphasize we must never run out of noni. If you run out of noni, it means you're doing something wrong in your business. But nevertheless, I started taking the noni, and there was an increase in my vitality and my endurance. I'm 48 years old. It is also in this business that I discovered my body, what my body needs, not what everybody else's body needs. It is the personal development in terms of health and wealth that has actually kept me longer than the 3 months when others jumped ship. But I am still excited as day one for the product. And yeah, I will speak about this product and bring a relief to people in both. I always say our business solves two problems, health and wealth. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope I answered all the questions.
Thank you so much, Lizelle, for sharing that amazing testimony. Amazing testimony. Every time partners share this testimony, I am so moved. It further reinforces that our product work. Our product work. And we're so blessed to have partners like you sharing it. Now, there's a similar story close to what Lizelle has just shared. Ajiri, are you on the call? Ajiri, one of our partner council members, would like to share a story. Ajiri?
Yes, I'm here, Blessing. Can you hear me?
Yes, Ajiri, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, I can't seem to get my video to work. So
go ahead,
you just
please.
may have to. Okay, yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Ajiri Oneokai. Thank you, Blessing, for giving me this opportunity to share my story. It's been an amazing story that started long, long ago in the I would say late 90s, early 2000s. I came across a marvelous product. I was a banker. I worked in an international bank in Lagos. And my job was very, very, very stressful. I had a very, very stressful job. And a friend and a mentor now suggested to me, why don't you try Tahitian noni juice? I said, what is Tahitian noni juice? Said, it's a natural drink. It has no preservatives, nothing. It will help you. And I bought my first case of noni. And ever since then, I have been sharing the amazing things that noni has done for me so far. It has been a marvelous, marvelous product in my life. I just ran with the story of noni because, like Lizelle, I had a challenge with my thyroid. I had, apart from stress, I had a thyroid issue, which I had hyperthyroidism. And noni was one of the things that helped me. And it became a pillar of my wellness journey. And through it all, I can tell you that I'm much older now, but I will tell you that I am healthier than when I was a young person, thanks to my wonderful, wonderful relationship with noni. Noni has been there for me, for my mother. Before my mother passed, my mother took noni, and when her noni was finished, she would say, I'm out of noni and everything. So too many stories, too many people blessing in my life that noni has blessed. And I tell people, I don't sell noni, I share the blessings of what noni has done in my life. I've shared it with so many people. And apart from the wellness journey, the transformation in my wellness, it has also brought a lot of wonderful relationships in my life. Wonderful. I have business partners that I have known from my noni business from the early 2000s. And it's been an amazing, amazing, amazing product that has brought wonderful people into my life. And some of those partners are still with me up till now. They're still in my organization. And I tell people, you don't need to convince anybody. Noni sells itself. You don't need to convince anybody about noni. Just let them share the product, let them try the product. And we have a challenge right now. We are all eagerly waiting for noni to come back into Nigeria. Yeah, Blessing, I have people knocking on my door telling me, when are we going to have noni? When are we going to have? That is how powerful noni is in Nigeria. And people are, the economy is bad, things are bad, but people don't care how much noni costs in Nigeria. They would buy noni because if you think noni is expensive, then try disease. I mean, why don't you keep yourself healthy? Noni helps the immune system. It helps your energy level. So many things that noni works for different people in different ways. I have too many stories of friends that have used noni, and it has helped them in their transformation journey. And I can tell you, like I said before, that I'm a much healthier person now than before I started taking noni. And I thank PartnerCo for, a wonderful, wonderful job in giving us this opportunity to be able to take our businesses to the next level, sharing our stories and the tools that they've given us to help us tell the story of what noni has done in our lives. Blessing, I think I'll just stop here because I have so many stories about noni from different people, from different ones, too many stories. Maybe some other time we'll share some of the other stories, but this is the best business to be in, not just because of the business, but because of the personal growth that comes with, just your wellness, the personal growth, and automatically you create wealth eventually. I think one of the people that introduced us to noni a long time told us this thing that you just talk about noni and wealth will just follow you. And a lot of us have experienced that wealth following us, not just in terms of money, but in terms of building our relationship. Thank you very much, Blessing, for this opportunity. And it's a privilege to share my story.
Thank you so much, Ajiri. Thank you so much. Amazing story there. Amazing story there. Relationship building, transforming lives, and so much more. I am blessed to always listen to your story, Ajiri and Lizelle. So we'll now listen to Leonie, who would share her story with us. We're excited to listen to your story. Leonie.
Hello, Blessing. Thank you, everyone. We're just laughing because we're all over between the two laptops and the load sharing. So if I move over to the other laptop, please excuse me. Okay. Thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Partner Council, and everyone on the call for the opportunity to be able to share my story with you. As a survivor of narcissistic abuse, I used to have severe anxiety, depression, chronic stress, and insomnia. Using nighttime MX has improved my sleep quality and overall well-being. The blend of natural ingredients helped me feel calm and relaxed before bedtime. Nighttime MX has been a positive addition to my self-care and one of my favorite products. Now, as a brand partner of PartnerCo, my purpose is to help other women who have experienced narcissistic abuse find healing, hope, and empowerment. My journey is ongoing, but I walk it with purpose. Through my experience, I have learned that no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always a light to guide us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the opportunity to be sharing my story with you.
Thank you so much, Leonie. I am super proud of you. And every time you share this story, I am just blessed to see your growth and how much this business means to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, transformation is ongoing for every one of us. And every time we hear stories like this, it empowers us, to continue on our journey and transformation, just to tell us that we're in the right place with the right people and with the right company. And like Ajiri said, every other thing will follow, the wealth will follow, because we are building a legacy here for our generations, and we're building relationship, and that's wealth in itself. In fact, I consider that a more important wealth, relationship building. And so we'll listen to Sulaimon, who will share with us his transformation. Sulaiman, you're muted.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Sulaiman Abiodun. I'm a fitness instructor. So last year, I come across Noni through Madam Mitchell. She first of all introduced it to me, because before I use anything, I will first of all use it to see how it is on my inside my system. So I give it a try. Normally, I don't have any issue with my health because I always training people. So, but the only issue I have is just that anytime I do a weight, maybe benching, I normally push 150. So that makes me not to go further. So not until I get the tension on it, and then I started taking it. And then thank God it was around that fasting, because I'm a Muslim. So anytime I use Haitian noni, and then the energy is there, even self. When I was training my clients, they will be asking me, Mr. Sulaiman, are you sure you are fasting? I said, I'm fasting. They said the level of energy is totally high. I said, don't worry, I will introduce something to you very soon. So not until I finish the first bottle. So, and I have one person that I normally train personally. That guy is doing boxing. So he's very lazy and all that, but I try to encourage him. So, and I first introduced the Tahitian noni to him. And I said, hope it's not that you want to just introduce something to you. I said, I will not say much. Just go and try it. So then get back to me. So thank God, the guy tried the Tahitian noni himself. If you see him now, very soon I will share the video with you people. The guy is okay, I'm fine. And then I have many clients that is using it. Even so, most of my clients now, they are using it, and then they are feeling okay. They really enjoy it. Me, even so, there was a time, I always say this, there was a time I have challenge with my chicken and turkey, because I rear chicken, turkey, then dog, cat. So my turkey sick, and I'll try to use a syringe to just withdraw little amounts, and then I put it inside their mouth. If you see them now, they are agile, and then they are okay, even so, including my dog. So I really love this thing. Even so, financially, in fact, it's always there. So I really appreciate this company. So I thank you. So don't let me say much, but you will still expect more from me. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Sulaiman. He's a gym instructor. Amazing testimony there. Energy boost levels for him and for his clients who have used this product as they also embark on their journey of transforming themselves using the gym. So amazing there. So are you working out? Are you trying to lose weight? We have the product to help keep your energy levels high. Amazing testimony there. We will now listen to Nomsa. Nomsa, are you on the call? Who will share a testimony, a transformation story with us? All right, is Nomsa on the call? While we're waiting for Nomsa, Michelle Ogu, please can you share your transformation story with us? Oh, I see Nomsa. Okay, hold on, Michelle. Nomsa, please go ahead. Can anyone hear Nomsa? Okay. Nomsa, I think you're having challenge with your audio over there.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle Ogu,
Is it better
please.
now?
Is she back on?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Great, we can hear you now.
Okay, my name is Nomsa. I'm from Bloemfontein. I got introduced to this products through Yolandi. She started a 21-day challenge, and I was like, this is the perfect opportunity for me to try this. So I'm a mother. I've got 2 very busy boys, and I was struggling with fatigue and just gut health more than anything. So today we are on day 12 of this challenge, and I was sharing a few pictures with Yolandi over the weekend, just how much the bloatedness has gone down. And most importantly for me, my anxiety is so much less because I'm not exhausted. I'm able to keep up with my kids. I'm able to have the energy to go for walks with my husband because it does affect every area of your life. I was struggling to parent optimally because I was so tired. If they do a small thing, I'm irritable because I'm so exhausted. So since I started using the nighttime and the thermo, to be honest, I feel great. I'm able to wake up for gym at 5:30 in the morning. My day just flows. And for me, that was the biggest thing. And I said to Yolandi that, it's important for me if I want to join a journey into pursuing this as a business, that I can show people with my own testimony that I've been through it. I've done it. My anxiety levels are used to be where yours are. But today I can literally say that I feel good. I feel like I can do this because I've got that energy. And you lose weight and you can control just how much you lose, because this is not like a magic pill where you wake up and you're 24, but it's a journey. And once a person understands that it's a journey, I think they are kinder to themselves as well. Their expectations are also realistic, but most importantly, you are in a good place holistically, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So you can pour out because you have something to pour out of. So that is my testimony, and I'm very, very happy and so grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Nomsa, for sharing that amazing testimony with us. I love it when you say your day just flows. Wouldn't we all want to have our day just flow? Because you're in a good place. You're in a good place, everything just flows. And those are some of the transformations that we might overlook, your emotions, the anxiety levels that we have to deal with. We would like to have that under wraps and allow the day to just flow, find happiness and joy in little things and not be irritable. Amazing. I love your journey. Remember, transformation is an ongoing thing, and we just can't wait to hear more transformation stories from you. Incredible. Thank you so much. Yes, partners, we're getting more stories tonight. Now let's take a transformation story from Michelle Ogu. After that, we will listen to Bridget Agba.
Thank you so very much. Can you hear me okay, Blessing?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you so very much for this amazing opportunity. I can't talk about PartnerCo as well as Taisha Noni transformation enough. When I first got introduced to this company and to this product, I wanted to test the product because I like to be able to talk about a product with all confidence and be able to talk about an opportunity, okay, of something that I have used. So if they ask me, have you used it? I can say, yes, I've used it. So what I noticed the first week of using Taisha Noni was that I'm a person who likes to work. but I find out that I get tired easily. But when I started using Taisha Noni, in the first week, my energy level went up. It was so amazing. I could walk, and I was asking myself, something is different. Something is different. And then I said, it must be this noni that I'm taking. 30 ml in the morning, 30 ml in the evening. And it was amazing. Then I noticed I used to have issues with my bowel movement, okay? When I go to the convenience, I find it difficult to do my business there. But I noticed that upon taking Taisha Noni, I go to the convenience, I do my business of easy nature, and in no time I'm out. As opposed to when I go there and I spend hours and hours and hours. And so this product is amazing. Can I talk about my skin? Everybody I know is telling me that my skin is glowing because of this amazing product. This product is really, really amazing. Everybody that I know, they ask me, what are you taking? There's this glow around you. And it's this product. My family members have really benefited. Like every week we treat malaria, typhoid. But with this product, I cannot remember the last time anybody said, I have malaria, I have typhoid. So this product is amazing. It's amazing. If you have not started taking it, I recommend that you try it. You need to be a product of the product. That is my testimony. As to the business aspect of PartnerCo, my finances have even improved because right now I am a 7-figure earner in this company. In the city where I live, and if you know about my country, Nigeria, you know that we've been going through a lot of economic issues. In fact, I live in Lagos, and a lot of people are leaving this town because they cannot cope. But I'm still here, and I'm paying my bills, I'm paying my rent from this business. So that is my testimony blessing. It's been amazing and amazing and amazing.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing. Amazing transformation story there from health to finances. This is what PartnerCo partnership can do for you and so much more. Bridget Agba.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I decided to come out because we don't have light. I'm Bridget Agba from Jos. I came in contact with PartnerCo, that was in March last year. Michelle told me about PartnerCo, and I told her, wow, I cannot be able to afford this product. Guess what? She told me I need to change my mindset, and I got my mindset changed and I was able to buy the product. I changed my mind. PartnerCo is about mindset. Actually, we are a family of people helping people change how they think, how they feel, and how they earn. So for me, I don't have any health challenge per se. I know waking up was a hard one for me, but after taking Taisha Noni, I could just wake up from the bed. I could jump out of the bed, and my sleep level is amazing. I don't have all those stress of, waking up at night and looking at the clock for the time to just change and the morning to come, For me, the product is really amazing. And another thing I noticed about it, talking about metabolism, Michelle said something. I have this experience that you just sit comfortably on the WC and everything just drops without any stress, without any problem. And my skin is something else. I sat in a taxi with a very light-skinned person. Guess what? She turned and looked at me and, what are you using? And I'm like, she that is so light-skinned and me that is dark-skinned, she could spot the difference. Wherever I go, people just turn and look at my skin. I'm into skincare, natural skincare, but that of Taisha Noni, it's something that everybody turns and look at. They say, what are you using? And that's my selling point. when I tell them this is what I use to get that glow on my skin. And they just say, I want to be part of this. So Taisha Noni is really a blessing. And thank you, Michelle, for showing me this opportunity. I appreciate everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bridget Agba, for sharing. An amazing leader there up north in Nigeria. We appreciate the glow from the inside out. That's what our product does, from the inside out. And then an amazing thing she mentioned was the mindset, the transformation of the mindset. Yes, that's where it all starts. When you get into PartnerCo family, it's all about can do. We can do it. We can do it. We're changing the world one step, one story at a time. I am so blessed to have listened to all of these amazing stories. To conclude the story tonight, we would listen to Mudiaga. Mudiaga, are you on the call? There are so many persons that want to share their stories, but for time, we will just take a few and make this recording available for you. You can use this as a tool to your prospecting and doing your business with PartnerCo in Africa. We've shared amazing stories here. You might not find all of these persons put together to share a story like this, but we would make calls like this always available where we can have these recordings, where you can catalog them and use to share with others. Our product works. This partnership works. We're transforming lives, but first we're transforming our lives and then transforming the world one story at a time. Thank you everyone for getting on the call tonight. I look forward to calls like this. Thank you for sharing your amazing story. I have my own stories to share. Yes, I am a product of the product. So I see Michelle still has a bottle of noni. I'm like, I'm looking for a bottle of noni in Nigeria. You still have a bottle. Thank God I know your address. Oh, Abiodun Sulaiman still has a bottle. So I am that go-to person that everyone reaches out to in the middle of the night, in the morning, looking for, Taisha Noni, a bottle or two for health or wellness challenges. And it is because of the stories, how it has transformed the lives of others. The same thing in Southern Africa, where we have not just Taisha Noni, but our hero brand of products, changing lives, transforming people's lives as they take these products. If you're in South Africa, you're in Nigeria, and you haven't experienced the amazing benefit of our products, I ask you tonight to reach out to the person who invited you and tell them, I need a product of PartnerCo. Just any will do, because all of our products works, and they would be able to advise you the best products to go for, to be able to experience this amazing transformation yourself. Thank you, everyone. Remember, transformation is an ongoing journey. Keep the journey going, and we will continue to connect on calls like this. Is Mudiaga on the call to conclude the transformation stories for us?
Yes, I am.
Please go ahead. We'll conclude with that.
Okay, I was actually introduced to this noni by what I saw in Michelle's WhatsApp DP. So when I saw some of the things it says it improves, I decided to contact her to give me more information, especially because of the condition of my wife's health. And she did. We spoke for over 30 minutes that day, and we ordered for the noni. My wife started taking it, and it actually improved. It improved because she was having high BP. Her blood pressure was always high. So we've been buying drugs to make it stabilize, but they've not been working. So after taking noni, the first bottle, we went for checkup. We saw that the blood pressure had dropped significantly. We were even afraid when we saw it was 105 against 70. But they said that 105 is still okay. So that is the transformation my wife experienced. I also had mine too. First of all, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Mudiaga Diano. I was having this cough, asthmatic cough. It suddenly, I suddenly started noticing I'm having it. How, I don't know. But because of that asthmatic cough I had, it was very difficult for me to walk a long distance, especially when I'm carrying load. I find it very, very difficult. So at the time when Michelle called me, he said, have I been using noni? I said, no. He said, let me try it. And I did try it, and I saw the improvement. Right now, I can tell you that I no longer experience such difficulty again. I no longer experience it. So due to noni that I took that period, and I'm still taking it till now. So I want to really appreciate PartnerCo for bringing out such wonderful products to improve the health of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mudiaga, for sharing that amazing story to conclude this call tonight. Yes, PartnerCo product is blessing the lives of everyone around the world, right here in Africa and globally. And did you notice something about how Mudiaga got to know about the products? Because Michelle always had something on her DP. So if you're out there every day sharing your PartnerCo stories on your DP, on your social media pages, or in conversations, do not desist from doing it daily. Do not desist from ensuring that your daily dialogue, PartnerCo is mentioned. The amazing products that we have is mentioned. You never know whose lives you would be blessing. You never know who would see that DP or that post or that story that you have just shared and will contact you, and their lives, and by extension, those in their connection will be blessed. We're so blessed for listening to all of your amazing testimonies and transformation stories tonight. From Neo and I and all of our team in PartnerCo Africa, we say thank you. And we look forward to many more amazing stories. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you, team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Blessing.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Amazing
you.
call. Great.
Blessing. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, team.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Neo. It was a great call. It's so lovely to hear everyone's testimonials.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you, dear lovely partners. Thank you. Bye.